I love when I can love the lighting of a black and white film, um, because it just shows like how talented I think the team is behind it that made this happen. The cinematography was fantastic. The location was beautiful. I have no idea where they filmed it, but just right from the first opening shot, I was like, wow. Really, really beautiful scenes captured. I love the contrast of that kind of white or light colored wall with the hanging plants or vines, and there was like this deep contrast between like the black and the white. Um, the serenity of this dancer.
I thought that the music really contributed to a sort of sense of mood and style that I thought was matched by the performance. And I thought that the lead performer was quite effective in using the environment, the wall, I believe, the plans, the setting around her to sort of match her performance with the music and the editing approach to the overall dynamic. So I thought that the piece had a good sense of style and mood, and I thought that the performance worked well as a sort of ethereal spiritual vibe that I thought really came through because of the great match between the music and the performance.
There's such a sense of time running out in this piece, a build up of sorts. You hear the faint sound of what could be interpreted as a ticking clock in the background, and it creates the sense of suspense that accompanies well with the already mesmerizing movement of the lead dancer. These two things combined make 1 minute and 43 seconds feel like almost an eternity because you just get focused right in. It's quite entrancing.
Things that stood out in this piece, you have the black and white element, right? So shadows. There was moments where the shadows were prominent in the shot, almost as if, she's playing with her own shadow or the shadow was its own character within this piece. And also moments where she's one with nature, where she's uh, sort of interacting with this environment that she's dancing in. This performer had a lot of direct eye contact with camera, especially right at that ending, which left you with a very memorable image.
When we think of ghosts, we think of the color white. We think of a sheet on a ghost. And there is shadow play that comes into this perspective as we go through this dance sequence. The music is not eerie, but brings a calming, peaceful presence, so to speak, which is what happens in death, or at least we hope. And it does seem that this character is a little bit lost. And what happens to the creation of ghosts? Why do they exist other than being a lost soul themselves? And you think of, characters such as Peter Pan who are connected and wanting to sever from their shadows so that they can move forward onto the next part of their lives, correct?
I very much liked the music that went along with this piece. It was very cinematic, but also uh, very tense. And I think it helped with the choreography in the sense that there was this kind of this undertone of tragedy, but also this desire to keep fighting. And it helped blend it into something that I felt was very powerful.
I like the music. It kept me intrigued on just the sounds of the music and the sound as well. I liked the use of the black and white and the shadows. I thought the shadow use was really cool. To me, that was a lot what it was about. The controlled movements by the performer were beautiful.